So I have a snippet here. Now, apparently this whole speech is an hour or something. I'm not watching the whole speech. I'm sorry, not happening. But here's a snippet of Orange J Man doing the thing.
In order to make America great and glorious.
Are you fucking serious with this audio? Look, it's all the way up. Look at this. I'm not, no joke. It's all the way up. Check this out. Can you hear this? Can you hear this? No, I'm not even joking. ABC News. 14 million subscribers. They have 14 million subscribers. Apparently, Elon Musk went in and fired the fucking audio department here. Can you hear that shit? What the fuck is with these fucking news companies that don't know how to do fucking sound mixing? I learned how to do sound mixing when I was fucking 14 years old. I learned how to do sound mixing. 14 million subscribers, ABC News, no sound mixing. So I gotta do some fucking... I know I'm getting really angry over the sound here, but I gotta do some production end bullshit to get this fucking shit boosted, because ABC News, apparently, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Alright, Donald Trump, Orange J Man.
In order to make America great and glorious again, I am tonight announcing my candidacy.
I can't hear this. I need closed fucking captions, man. Jesus fucking Christ, I feel like my grandma. Okay?
In order to make America great and glorious again, I am tonight announcing my candidacy for President of the United States.
I love when Donald Trump goes like this, look, where he has like, his bottom lip is like straight, you know? He's like this. Like, look, hold up. You just did it. Hold up. Yeah, there it is. Hold up, check it out. Yeah, whoa, I went full screen for a sec. What is that? Like, what is this face? That's like how I would smile in like first grade on like picture day. You know, autistic little fuck in first grade on picture day. That's how I would smile. So I'm just throwing that out there. Like, what is that? I don't know.
So many incredible friends and family here tonight. It's such a beautiful thing. Some people say, how do you speak before so many people all the time? When there's love in the room, it's really easy, if you want to know the truth. It really is.
You know what I hate about these motherfuckers? You know what I hate about Republicans? Is when they don't shut the fuck up about love. Oh, it's love. Yeah, there's love in the air. You know, again, we don't live in a world where there is such a thing as the English language. We don't. I just covered an article about NPR talking about a divided government. Really? What is divided government? Oh, the government's divided. That doesn't mean anything. The media does not give you information. The media speaks in vague... Like, when you were watching media, politics, politicians, rich people, aristocrats, right? It's like fucking, like, I don't know, it's like Silent Hill. Like, there's fog everywhere. It's like The Mist, you know? Like, you can't see fucking 5 feet in front of you with the language that they use. There's love in the air. Oh, really? There's love in the air? The Republican Party, Donald Trump in 2016 won an election, like, what was it, like 2-3 weeks or something? After he talked about grabbing women by the pussy without their consent, and he won an election. This is the guy who's talking about love in the air? But again, we don't live in a world where love has a definition. Where we can sit back and we can define what is love. We don't live in that world. There is no definition. There's no definition of in. There's no definition of air.
You ought to try it sometime. Together we will be taking on the most corrupt forces and entrenched interests imaginable.
Again, language. Corrupt forces. Entrenched interests. Corrupt forces. Really? Corrupt forces? Is this a fucking... what? Is this like the text opening screen to like a 1990s sci-fi movie? Right? Like, you know, like where there's epic music playing and there's like some weird future font scrolling down the screen, like the screen in like Terminator or something, you know? And the corrupt forces, like, it doesn't mean anything. Entrenched interests. Entrenched interests. This guy in 2016 ran on lowering prescription drug prices, had one meeting with CEOs from the pharmaceutical industry, and then endorsed raising prescription drug prices. And he's going to go up against entrenched interests.
Our country is in a horrible state. We're in grave trouble. This is not a task for a politician or a conventional candidate. This is a task for a great movement that embodies the courage, confidence, and the spirit of the American people. This is a...
Oh, it embodies the courage, confidence, and spirit of the American people? I love, in the same fucking breath, where Donald Trump is like, I'm not a conventional politician, in the same fucking breath, he jumps out here with corrupt forces and the spirit of the American people. Really? This sounds like a Joe Biden speech. Let's be honest. What's the difference? Joe Biden says the soul of America. Donald Trump says the spirit of America. But no. I'm not a conventional politician, bro. We're going up against the entrenched interests, bro. I'm not conventional, bro. It's about the American spirit, bro. We're going to make America great again.
A movement. This is not for any one individual. This is a job for tens of millions of proud people working together from all across the land and from all walks of life, young and old, black and white, Hispanic and Asian, many of whom we have brought together for the very, very first time. If you look at the numbers, if you look at what's happened with Hispanic, with African American, with...
I love how he speaks English, right? As in not very much so. If you look at what's happened with Hispanic, like that's not... You look at what's happened with Hispanic.
Asian, and just look at what's happening. This is a...
And again, not a conventional politician, bro. Look at what's happening. It's the American spirit, bro. Corrupt forces, man. Look at what's happening. Have you seen what's happening with Hispanic? Look, bro. It's the American spirit, the courage. Millions, bro. I'm not a conventional politician. I'm just telling you, you know, we're going up against corrupt forces. And we need to endure with the American spirit and the eagle and the fucking, I don't know, like you get the anthem and you sing a song of America. But not a conventional politician. Not at all. Really. Draped in American flags, not a conventional politician. Using the same fucking slogan from fucking 8 years ago, not a conventional politician. Tell me this. Any one of these Trump fucking dick riders, no offense to people that ride dick, but they tell you he's not a conventional politician. They tell you he's different. In what fucking way is this guy not a conventional politician? Answer me that question. Now again, in 2016, I would listen to this argument. Yeah, he's going out there, he's talking about the fuck word, he's grabbing bitches by the pussy, committing rapes on television. Probably not conventional. But again, 2016 was 8 fucking years ago. I'm talking about the campaign, right? You know, you start the campaign 2015 or so. 7 3/4 years ago, whatever it is. That's a long time ago. You ever notice how right-wingers, like I don't know, like November 5th or whatever, right? Of 2016, that week they won the election, was like a stasis beam. Right? That's why whenever right-wingers talk about like SJWs, right? Like they use the same photos, right? They use the same slogans, make America great again. 8 years in the running, let's just do it again. Really, make America great again? When was America great? It wasn't. It never was. It never will be. This guy's been running on the same tired fucking garbage for nearly 8 fucking years. 8 fucking years of nothing? Of nothing. And people still want to come out here and say, yo, Donald Trump is going to make America great again, bro. He's going to do it all, bro. He's going to fight the corrupt forces, bro. Drain the swamp, bro. Yeah, Steve Mnuchin, Treasury Secretary, really drained the fucking swamp, huh? Mike Pompeo, as fucking Secretary of State, really draining the fucking swamp, man. Hell yeah. Betsy DeVos, Education Secretary, man, they drained the fuck out of that goddamn swamp, right? Come on, bro. MAGA, bro. These people are gone. I need you to understand, they're zombies. Trump fans are not human beings. They are not. And I say this sincerely, do not share anything at all, other than the fact that we are manufactured with carbon. I do not share anything with Trump supporters. They are evil. They are hateful. They make everyone around them and their lives worse. Have you met a Republican? Do you have any Republicans in your family? I do. And they're all fucking garbage. They're garbage. They're fucking garbage. They're dumb fuck shit for brains fuck faces. I hate them. Now, oh, they might be able to have a good time playing Scrabble. Oh, yeah, we're going to sit around at the Super Bowl party, Thanksgiving dinner. Maybe. They can be tolerable in some very abstract contexts. But overall, 99.9% of the time, Republicans are trash. Ask a Republican, what is Donald Trump doing for America? You will not get an answer. You won't. You won't get an answer. You'll get the swamp and the deep state and you're not going to get an answer. So I don't know. Donald Trump, here it is. Oh wow, he announced. Motherfucker announced 2024 run on January fucking 7th, bro. Like, I'm telling you, this isn't an announcement. This isn't fucking anything. This isn't news. This is nothing. This is nothing. This is, as Donald Trump is very familiar with, syndicated reruns of a show that people tell us that they liked, but that no one actually really watched or cared about in any fundamental way. A show that was really popular at the time, but nobody quotes it. A show that was really popular at the time, but no one remembers it. No one goes and watches it unless it's syndicated on TBS or whatever other fucking, thing does syndication, right? No one gives a fuck about Donald Trump except for the morons. And guess what? They control the country. You might be wondering, how does 15 to 20% of the human population in the United States of America, how do they control the country? Because we don't live in a democracy. Half the country doesn't vote because they're fucking stupid. Half the country, dumb fucks, dumb fucks, dumb fucks. They don't vote. They don't vote. How many presidential election votes were cast in 2020? You know, Joe Biden got 80 million or so. Donald Trump got 70 million or so. You add those up, what do you get? You get half the country. Half the country voted. So half the country doesn't fucking vote. Great job. You're really teaching them a lesson! Yeah, you know these... You ever meet these non-voters? Oh, we're going to teach the Republicans a lesson. We're going to teach the Democrats a lesson. Yeah, man, I'm not going to participate in the system, man. Well, you're doing a really good job. You really taught Nancy Pelosi a lesson. She had an 80-year run in politics and made literally hundreds of millions of dollars. You really taught her a fucking lesson. Wow, good job. Hope she does well on her test. So half the country doesn't fucking vote because they're fucking stupid. And no, I'm not talking about fucking, oh, I have a felony. I'm not talking about people that can't vote because their voting right was stripped away. I'm talking about the people that can vote and choose not to because they're fucking stupid. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about an electorate that hasn't updated their knowledge of the world or political opinions in decades. You ever meet these motherfuckers? And again, we're talking about the stasis brain. There's stasis brain motherfuckers all over the place. We're like, you know what people say, like your musical taste is developed when you're a teenager and it doesn't really change. It's like that for politics, but not necessarily when someone's a teenager. Most people don't. Like most people, when they get into politics, they stay that way forever. They stay that way forever. Most people. Right? And that's why you see the same motherfuckers saying the same fucking phrases. Make America great again. Make America great again. Year 8. They're still doing it. Make America great again. Woo. USA, the soul of the country. You ever think about this? Like most people, when they enter, think about human psychology for a moment. Most people, like let's say, thought experiment. Someone is lying to you. Someone is not lying to you. Think of any scenario. Tobacco industry and scientific papers, right? Someone is lying to you, someone is not lying to you. This is a binary. Now, if someone lies to you, and that's the first, like, let's say you've never heard of cigarettes before, right? Or just insert anything, whatever it is. Let's look at the Nancy Pelosi or Paul Pelosi hammer attack, right? For example. The first thing you hear, this is human psychology, sticks. It sticks, right? So let's say we're talking about the average person. The average person hears the liar first, and they hear the truth later. It's going to take more effort for this person to flip from the lie to the truth than if they were told the truth first, right? The first thing that people hear on a subject typically is solidified as their opinion. Most people don't even have opinions. Most people, they outsource their opinions to some vague shit they remember hearing on the radio on the drive to work or on Fox News in the morning. Most people don't have, you ever talk to a Republican? They don't have opinions. They don't know things. I mean, like, I look at that fucking CRT video with that Virginia guy. I don't know what CRT is, but I don't like it. They don't know things. Republican voters are fucking stupid. They don't know anything. That's why they just say, buzzword, buzzword, drain the swamp, corrupt elites, the elites. They don't know anything. And when we have a climate, and I'm not talking about weather, when we have a media and a social climate that does not equally value truth and objectivity, everything is open for interpretation. And again, the first thing people hear typically is what they believe. And that's why you see so many of these Republicans that are stuck in 2015. They're stuck in 2016. They're stuck. They're posting the same photo of the same SJW. They're posting the same memes. They're listening to the same music. They're supporting the same politicians because they don't change. Very, 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 we're talking an extreme minority in a minority of people actively seek out new information and change their mind when new facts are presented to them. Very rarely does that happen. We're talking about a fraction of a percent. Do people actually seek out new information and update their worldview based on that information? No one does that shit. We're talking about like 1% of 1% of people do that. Certainly not with politics. People don't do that. These people are monsters. Politicians are evil. They're evil. But so are the average Americans. They're all evil. They all participate in a fucked up reality TV show called America, called the United States. They're all in on the game. They're all going to their jobs, doing their things, keeping the machine alive, and voting for stupid motherfuckers or not voting to teach Nancy Pelosi a lesson. Yeah. You know how she made like hundreds of millions of dollars over the course of her career? She really got taught a lesson when you didn't vote in 2008. Yeah. Like, I got nothing. Anyway, Donald Trump 2024, y'all. Here we go. So that's my show. It's the Above It All show, 1734.